I'm Justin6, and this is another vlog, and today I'm going to be talking, I'll be giving basically a fitness update, and be talking about my thoughts on that and in regards to how it applies to my own journey and my own personal experiences with it. And this is a bit weird one, a bit of a special one, because I've been sick for so long, I haven't really been able to work out. I technically could have, but then I really would have just never gotten better, I think. It's not exactly great to work out when you're really sick. And I think in the last vlog on fitness, I talked about how I did a body scan and I found out that I had 8% body fat or something really low like that. And basically it was much lower than my goal. It was still healthy. So it was technically a positive thing, but it really sent me into like this kind of spin. And I think it's basically because I've never built muscle really. And I've multiple times lost weight, and so losing weight is something I'm comfortable doing. So finding out that I basically had no more weight to lose, no more body fat to lose, I kind of resisted it quite a bit and like went back to like eating kind of unhealthy stuff, I think, to just escape the fact that I had to like build muscle. And I think my getting sick was also a mental thing. I don't know that the whole reason was because of the fact that I found out how low body fat percentage I had, but I do think it was mostly a mental thing that I've been getting sick. It just makes a lot of sense to me. Another thing that I want to mention is that I went to the doctor 2 years ago and got a blood test because I already have been getting sick for a while now, and for like a long time. Like just I get sick and then I don't get better until like a month later, and it's really bothered me. So like 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more recent, I had like a blood test done and everything was normal. I've seen a doctor's a couple times since then, and it's always everything's fine. And I kind of like, I think 2 weeks ago, I just got sick of it. Like I'm tired of hearing everything's fine and then I just keep getting sick. So I started reading a book called Ultramind Solution by Mark Hyman or something like that. And it's a really interesting book. It's actually talking about the opposite of what I think applies to me, at least in this case. It talks about how, in general, the body and mind are linked, and like the body is one huge system, and something happening in one part of it can express itself and affect another part of it. So it actually goes into how depression, autism, anxiety, all of these things that are typically thought of only in terms of the brain can actually occur because of something that's going on in another part of your body. And they're just expressing themselves and affecting the brain. So people think, oh, you need a medication. You actually need to change your diet though. And he basically, he has tons and tons of cases of him like doing things to like change someone's diet or give them antibiotics to cure like bacteria in like the gut or something, or if they have like mercury poisoning, all of these cases where doing something like that, instead of like getting them on some kind of medicinal like antidepressants or something, like completely cured their depression, or in some cases even autism, which is pretty crazy. And I don't know for sure that that's true. This is just my reading a book, and that's what he says happened. And he also has like a medical institute. He did go to medical school and all that, and it seems very reputable. But for me, what's interesting, obviously all that's interesting too, but for me what's really interesting is the idea that it could probably also go the other way around. That if something's not right in your head, if you're like kind of creating for yourself a lot of stress or like going through something, that your body could react and get sick because of something going on in your head. So I think that might be what's been happening with me, is that I keep getting sick because I, on some level, want to get sick. Even though that sounds fucked up and I don't want to get sick on a conscious level, but maybe on some subconscious level I do. And it's all very pseudoscience-y. It's not, obviously don't trust my word over like a doctor. Go see an actual like trusted person. But I saw